So the given congruence 19x congruent to 29 mod c. So the x coefficient and right hand side of congruence, so which is more than 16. So 19 is congruent to 3 under mod 16, as well as 29 is congruent to 13 under mod 16. So the given congruence 19x congruent to 29 mod 16 can be reduced to 3x congruent to 13 mod 16. Okay, since 3 is 19 is congruent to 3 mod 16, 29 is congruent to 13 under mod 16. So 19x congruent to 29 can be reduced into 3x congruent to 13 under mod 16. So look, so it will be considered equation 1. Here the x coefficient x, so 3x congruent to 13 mod 16, which will be compared with ax congruent to b mod m. So here a is equal to 3, b, the right hand side of linear congruence, b is equal to 13 and m equal to 16. So as usual, we are going to find the GCD of a comma m. Here a is 3, m is 16. The GCD of 3 comma 16 is 1. Okay, so here d value is 1. So now check whether d divides b or not. Say d value is 1, b value is 13. So obviously 1 divides 13. So 19x congruent to 29 under mod 16 is solvable. Okay. Actually, the original form is 19x congruent to 29 mod 16 is solvable. And here d value is 1. So obviously we can say that the given linear congruence as a unique solution. A unique solution. So now here so next we are going to find the inverse of 3. Okay, inverse of 3 under mod 16. So inverse of 3 under mod 16 is 11. Okay, so you can check it now. Put x equal to 11. 3 into 11, 33. Okay, then the right hand side of linear congruence 13. So which becomes on the left hand side. So 33 minus 13, 33 minus 13, that is 33 minus 13. Hello. So 33 minus 13. That is 20. So 20 can be divided by the mod value, that is 16. So here the inverse of 3 under mod 16 is 11. So throughout the linear equation is multiplied by 11. So you can get 11 into 3x, that is 33x. The right hand side 11 into 13, 143 under mod 16. So now, so 33 and 143, which is more than the mod value. Therefore, 33 and 143. So both can be divided by 16. Then remainder will be noted. So 33 is congruent to 1 under mod 16. The right hand side 143. 143 is congruent to 15 under mod 16. So you can get the unique solution. The unique solution is 15. Here x naught. The unique solution, here only one solution, that is 15. 15 is the solution of the given linear congruence 19x congruent to 29 mod 16. So we'll see one more problem like the previous problem. Solve the Diophantine equation 3x plus 4y is equal to 5. So using congruences. So the given Diophantine equation can be written in the form 3x plus 4y is equal to 5. So keep 3x. So keep 3x on the left hand side. 4y can be taken on the right hand side. So 3x will be 5 minus 4y. So 3x is equal to 5 minus 4y. Okay, this linear equation can be represented into linear congruence. Okay, already we have discussed. So 3x is equal to 5 minus 4y. Its linear congruence form is 3x congruent to 5 mod 4. Okay, already you know ax congruent to b mod m can be written ax is equal to b plus my. Okay, b plus m. So like we can write 3x congruent to 5 mod 4. So the given equation 3x plus 4y is equal to 5, which was considered equation 1. Now its linear congruence 3x congruent to 5 mod 4, which will be considered equation 2. So ax congruent to b mod m. Okay. So which is the form. Okay. This form will be useful for verifying whether it is solvable or not. Okay. So here x coefficient 3, which is a, the right hand side of linear congruence 5, that is b is equal to 5, and mod value m is equal to 4. Then find the GCD of a comma m. So GCD of 3 comma 4, GCD of 3 comma 4, that is 1. So d value is 1. Obviously 1 divides b. Here b value is 5. So 1 divides 5. So 3x congruent to 5 mod 4 is solvable and whose solution is unique solution. Since d value is 1. So now, so for getting the unique solution, we want to know the inverse of 3 under mod 4. Okay. So the inverse of 3 in mod 4 is 3. So look at, so 3x congruent to 5 mod 4. Okay. So we are going to find the inverse of 3 by using trial and error method. For example, put x equal to 1. Okay. Now look at the linear congruence 3x congruent to 5 mod 4. We are putting x equal to 1. So 3 into 1, 3. Then 3 minus 5 minus 2. Okay. So minus 2 does not divided by 4. Then put x equal to 2. 3 into 2, 6. Then 6 minus 5, 1. Okay. So 4 does not divide 1. Then put x equal to 3. So 3 into 3, 9. Then 9 minus 5, 4. So now the mod value 4 can be divided by 4. So therefore, the inverse of 3 in the model of 4 is 3 itself. Okay. So now the linear congruence equation throughout multiplying by 3. Okay. Here the 3 is the inverse of 3. So throughout multiplying by equation 2, 3. So 3 into 3x, 9x. The right hand side, 3 into 5, 15 mod 4. So 9x concurrent to 15 mod 4. So here 9 and 15, which are more than the mod value. So 9 can be, so 9 can be divided by 4. So its remainder is 1. At the same time, 15 can be divided by 4. Okay, 3 4s are 12, the remainder is 3. Therefore, the x coefficient 9 is congruent to 1. So, in the next equation, the coefficient of x will be 1. The right hand side. Okay. So, when 15 is divided by 4, the remainder will be 3. Okay. So the right hand side, then in the next equation, the right hand side value will be 3. So 9 is congruent to 1. So 1 into x congruent to 15 is congruent to 3 under mod 4. So x is congruent to 3 mod 4. Already we have told. So this linear congruence has unique solution. The solution is 3. So x equal to 3 can be considered the initial solution, x naught. So x naught equal 3. Already we know the corollary. The solution for the linear congruence Ax congruent to B mod M is x is equal to x naught plus m by d into t. M by d into t. Here x equal to x naught value 3 plus m value 4 divided by d value 1. So 4 by 1 into t. So x equal to 3 plus 4t, which is the general solution. Okay, which is the general solution. But in the given Diophantine equation, here only one equation. Okay, in the Diophantine equation, which is only one equation, but this one equation contains two variables. So you are going to find two solutions. We have found the solution for x. X equal to 3 plus 4. So one more solution, y. Y will be found out. So after getting the value of x, 3 plus 4t, will be substituted in equation 1. Will be substituted in equation. So equation 1 is 3x plus 4y is equal to 5. Here x value is 3 plus 4t. 3 plus 4t, that is 9 plus 12t plus 4y is equal to 5. So we want y. Okay. After simplifying, you can get y is equal to -1 minus 3t. So here y is equal to -1 minus 3t, which is so you got the two solutions. Okay, since the given linear Diophantine equation contains two variables. Okay. So definitely one equation, but you have to find two solutions, x and y, but both are depending on integer, where t is an arbitrary integer. Sir?
Sir, சொல்லுங்க சார்.
Am I audible or am I,
audible
sir?
sir, audible.
Okay, sir, okay. So now we'll continue the system of linear congruences. Okay, the system of linear already you have studied. You are going. You have solved a system of linear equations. Okay, a system of x congruent to 2 mod 5 and one more linear congruence x congruent to 3 mod 5. Okay, so in the solution part, write down the given system of linear congruences, which will be numbered equation 1, equation 2. Okay, from first equation, x congruent to mod 5, x congruent to 2 mod 5 can be written in the linear equation, that is x is equal to 2 plus 5t1. 2 plus 5t1. But generally we have written x equal to 2 plus 5y. Okay, instead of 5 I am taking t1. So x equal to 2 plus 5t1, where t1 is an arbitrary integer. Okay. Now the x value x equal to 2 plus 5t1 will be substituted in equation 2. Okay, x equal to 2 plus 5t1 will be substituted. So therefore equation 2 becomes 2 plus 5t1 congruent to 3 under mod 7. Okay, so now 5t1 will be kept on the left hand side. So 2 becomes on the right hand side. So 3 minus 2, 1. So 5t1 congruent to 1 mod 7. So we know that 3 is the inverse of 5 in mod 7. Mod 3 is the inverse of 5 in mod 7. Okay. Actually, look at the equation number 4. Look at the equation 4. 5t1 congruent to 1. Okay, mod 7. Okay. When you put, okay, we can find out the inverse of 5 by trial and error method. If you put t1 is equal to 1. If you put t1 is equal to 1, 5 into 1, 5. Then 5 minus 1, 4. Okay. So 7 does not divide 4. When you put t1 is equal to 2. 5 into 2, 10. 10 minus 1, 9. Okay. So 7 does not. So 7 can divide 9, but remainder is 2. Okay. So now put t1 is equal to 3. So 5 into 3, 15. Okay. So when 15 is divided by 7, the remainder will be 1. So the inverse of 5 is 3. Okay. Are you clear how to find the inverse of 5 in modulo 7? Which is the key point and the key step? How to find the inverse of 5? Anyone can? Anybody? But did you get how to find the inverse of 5 under mod 7?
Sanjay, Vignesh,
Anyone? Anyone?
பேரை சொன்னாதான் சார் பேசுவாங்க. நீ எனிவன் சொன்னா வாய திறக்க மாட்டாங்க.
Which is important step, man. That's why I'm asking. So far, I didn't ask any question. I'm asking simply, did you get? You are able to find the inverse of 5 under mod 7. Sir? Anyway, I will repeat. 5t1 is congruent to 1 mod 7. Here we are going to find the inverse of 5. If we put t1 is equal to 1, okay, so 7 does not divide 5 since 5 is less than 7. If you put t1 is equal to 2, 5 into 2, 5 into 2, 10. Okay, when 10 is divided by 7, you can get the remainder 3, but we want the remainder 1. Okay, when you put t1 is equal to 3, 5 into 3, when 5 is multiplying with the 3, 5 into 3, 15. Okay, when 15 is divided by 7, you can get the remainder 1. So 3 is the inverse of 5 in mod 7. So now the inverse of 5. So 3 will be multiplied throughout the equation. So you can get 3 into 5. That is 15t1 is equal to 1 into the 3 mod 7. So t1 is equal to 3. So t1 concurrent to 3 mod 7. T1 concurrent 3 mod 7 can be written in the linear equation. That is t1 is equal to 3 plus 7t. Okay. So t1. So now t1 expression will be written into t. So t1 is equal to 3 plus 7t. Now t1 is equal to 3 plus 7t. It is substituted.
Sir? Sir, Kupra, sir? Sir, Kupra, sir? Sir? Students, wait, sir will join within few minutes. Seconds.
Sir, inform
இல்ல இல்ல நான் கால் பண்ண நீங்க கால் பண்ணதை பார்த்து நான் விட்டுட்டேன்.
sir.
நீங்க கால் பண்ணீங்களா?
Okay, sir.
இல்ல உங்க கால் நான் ஒரு மொபைல்ல பார்த்தேன், அதனால தான் நான் கட் பண்ணிட்டேன். நான் கால் பண்றேன்.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
சரிங்களா சார்? சார்
ஆடிபிள் சார், ஆடிபிள்.
method. So the given congruences will be numbered equation 1 and equation 2. Okay. The first one, x is congruent to mod 5. So the first linear congruence can be written into the linear expression x is equal to 2 plus 5 t1. So where t1 is arbitrary integer. So now x equal to 2 plus 5 t1 will be substituted in the second linear congruences. So 2 plus 5 t1 is congruent to 3 mod 7. So 2 becomes on the right hand side. So 5t1 is congruent to 3 minus 2, that is 1. 5t1 congruent to 1 mod 7. So first here we are going to find the inverse of 5. So already I have explained the inverse of 5 is 3. Since 3 into 5 15, when 15 is dividing by 7, you can get the remainder 1. So 3 is the inverse of 5 in modulo 7. So now the inverse of 5, the inverse of 5 is 3. So 3 is throughout multiplying in equation 4. So 3 into 5, 15t1 is congruent to 3 into 1, 3 mod 7. So 15 is more than 7. So 15 is congruent to 1 under mod 7. So in the next congruence, so 15 is congruent to 1. So 1 into t1 is congruent to 3 is less than mod value. So t1 is congruent to 3 mod 7. So now t1 is congruent to 3 mod 7. So which can be
Sir? சார் சார் வாய்ஸ் கேட்கல சார். புத்ரா சார். சார் பிபிடி விசிபிள் ஆகுது, வாய்ஸ் கேட்கல.
சார் இப்ப கேக்குதுங்களா?
கேக்குது கேக்குது கேக்குது
கேக்குதா? ஓகேவா சார்? ஆடிபிளா இருக்கா?
ஆடிபிள் தான், ஆடிபிள் தான்.
ஓகே சார். So in this problem, x equal to 17 plus 35t, which is the solution of the given system of linear congruences. So in this type of problem, you can expect in the semester examination. So we'll see in the next problem. So solve the system of linear congruences. So in the last problem, they have given two linear congruences. Here, three linear congruences. The first one is x is congruent to 1 mod 3. The second linear congruence, x is congruent to 2 mod 5. Third one, x is congruent to 3 mod 7 by using iteration method. So in the solution part, the given system, so the given linear congruences which will be numbered 1, 2, 3. Okay. From the first linear congruences, x is congruent to 1 mod 3, so which can be expressed as the linear equation. X is equal to 1 plus 3t1. Okay, where t1 is the arbitrary integer. So x is equal to 1 plus 3t1, which is considered equation number 4. Okay. Now equation 4 will be substituted in equation 2. So the left hand side of equation 2, that is x. So in the place of x, 1 plus 3t1. 1 plus 3t1 is congruent to 2 mod 5. So 3t1. So in the left hand side 1, which becomes on the right hand side negative side. So 2 minus 1, 1. So 3t1 is congruent to 1 mod 5. So 3t1 is congruent to 1 mod 5. So now, so which is considered equation number 5. So now we are going to find the inverse of 3 under mod 5. The inverse of 3 under mod 5. Okay. So by using trial and error method, put t1 is equal to 1. Okay. If you take t1 as 1, so 3 into 1, 3. So 3 is less than mod value. So 5 does not divide 3. So now put t1 is equal to 2. So 3 into 2, 6. Okay. 6 can be divided by 5. So when 6 is dividing by 5, you can get the remainder 1. So 2 is the inverse of 3 under mod 5. So 2 is the inverse of 3 under mod 5. So equation 5. So equation 5 throughout multiplying by 2. So 2 into 3, 61 is congruent to 2 into 1, 2 mod 5. So 6 is more than 5. 6 is more than 5. Therefore 6 is congruent to 1 mod 5. So in the next line, so t1 is congruent to 2 mod 5. Again, t1 is congruent to 2 mod 5, which can be expressed as linear equation. That is, t1 is equal to 2 plus 5t2. That is equation number 6, where t2 is an arbitrary integer. Now equation 6 will be substituted in equation number 4. So x is equal to 1 plus 3 into t1. Here t1 is 2 plus 5t2. So 1 plus 3 into 2 plus 5t2, that equal to 7 plus 15t2. So x equal to 7 plus 15t2, which will be substituted in equation number 3, third equation. So 7 plus 15t2 is congruent to 3 mod 7. So now the left hand side 7, which becomes on the right hand side. So 3 minus 7, that is minus 4. So 15t2 congruent to minus 4. So minus 4. So your mod value is 7. Okay. So you can, so minus 4 is congruent to 3 mod 7. Okay. Simply when you get the negative integer, which can be added with the mod value. Okay. So minus 4 plus 7, 3. So you can get minus 4 is congruent to 3 mod 7. The left hand side 15. 15 is more than mod value. So 15 can be divided by 7. You can get the remainder 1. So 15 is congruent to 1. So 1 into T2 is congruent to 3 mod 7. T2 is congruent to 3 mod 7. So it can be represented in the linear equation, that is T2 is equal to 3 plus 70. So T2, now T2 value, T2 is 3 plus 70, which will be substituted in equation 7. So x is equal to 7 plus 15 times of T2. So T2 is 3 plus 70. So you can simplify after substituting, which will be simplified. So you can get x is equal to 52 plus 105T. So which is the solution of the given system of linear congruences. Okay. So x equal to 52 plus 105T. Find the last problem. For the first problem, they have given two linear congruences. Okay. So when the first equation, the first linear congruence was written in the linear equation when you have introduced T1. Okay. Again, T1 will be written in the T. Here, in this problem, they have given three linear congruences. Three linear congruences. So when the first linear congruence was expressed as the linear equation, T1 was introduced. Again, T1 was expressed as T2. Then T2 was expressed in T. Okay. So here in this problem they have given three linear congruences. Therefore, I have introduced T1, T2, T. The previous problem they have given two linear congruences. So I have introduced T1, T. Okay. Again, I will explain it. The first equation, the first linear congruence, x congruent to 1 mod 3. So which can be expressed x is equal to 1 plus 3t1. Okay, which is considered equation 4. Now equation 4 is substituted in equation 2. So 1 plus 3t1 congruent to 2 mod 5. Then 1 becomes on the right hand side. You can get 3t1 is congruent to 1 mod 5, which is equation number is considered 5. So you have found the inverse of 3 under mod 5, that is 2. So now equation 5 throughout multiplying by 2. So 2 into 3t1, that is 6t1 is congruent to 1 into 2, 2 mod 5. 6 is more than 5. So 6 is congruent to 1 mod 5. So 1 into t1 is congruent to 2 mod 5. So again t1 congruent to mod 5 was expressed linear equation. T1 is equal to 2 plus 5 T2. So now the T1 is equal to 2 plus 5 times of T2, which will be substituted in equation number 4. So you can get x is equal to 1 plus 3 times of 2 plus 5 T2, that equal to 7 plus 15 T2. Now equation 7 will be substituted in equation number 4. So x equal to, equation number 4 is x equal to 1 plus 3t1. So x is equal to 1 plus 3 times of 2 plus 5t2, that equal to 7 plus 15t2. So again x equal to 17 plus 15t2, which will be substituted in the given third linear congruences. 17 plus 15t2 is congruent to 3 mod 7. So when 7 becomes on the right hand side, so 3 minus 7 minus 4. 15t2 is congruent to minus 4 mod 7. So 15 is more than 7. Therefore, 15 will be divided by 7. The remainder is 1. So 15 is congruent to 1. So 1 into T2 is congruent to minus 4. So minus 4. So when you get the negative integers, you can add with the mod value, the given mod value. Here 7. So minus 4 plus 7, 3. Okay. You can get the shortcut way. Minus 4 is congruent to plus 3 under mod 7. Therefore, the right hand side, the next step, instead of minus 4, the congruent value is 3. So T2 is congruent to 3 mod 7. So again, the linear equation. T2 is equal to 3 plus 70. So T2 congruent to 3 mod 7 was written in the linear equation. T2 is equal to 3 plus 70. Now, which is considered equation number 8. So it will be substituted in equation, the previous equation 7. So x equal to 7 plus 15 times of T2 value is 3 plus 70. Okay, after substituting, so it will be simplified. You can get the solution. X is equal to 52,105t, which is the solution of the given system of linear congruences. But the next topic is the Chinese remainder theorem. Okay, so this theorem will be discussed later. So first we will discuss about the problems. Actually, linear congruences will be solved many methods. Okay, throughout the unit, you are going to solving linear congruences equation. Okay, so one of the method is by using Chinese remainder theorem. Okay, one of the method is by using Chinese remainder theorem. First, we will discuss the problems. So after discussing the problems, we will see the proof of the Chinese remainder theorem. But in the last method, we have discussed iteration method. The system of linear congruences was solved by using iteration method. Okay. Hereafter, we are going to solve the system of linear congruences by using Chinese remainder theorem. Okay. So in this problem, they have given 3 linear congruences. So x congruent to 1 mod 3, x congruent to 2 mod 4, x is congruent to 3 mod 5 by Chinese remainder theorem. Okay. Here, capital M will be considered. Capital M will be considered. Capital M is the product of the given mods. The given mods. Actually, mod 3. Mod 3. So 3 can be considered small m1 mod. Then mod, in the second linear congruences where mod 4. Mod 4 is small m2. That is 4. Then mod 5, the last one. The last linear congruences where mod value 5, that is small m3. Small m3 is 5. So small m1 into small m2 into small m3. That is, the result is capital M. So capital M will be product of the given mod values, modulos. So 3 into 4 into 5. 3 into 4 into 5, that is 60. So capital M is equal to 60. So now x is congruent to 1 mod 3. A coefficient of x, that is a1. Now look at the first linear congruences. Coefficient of x, that is a1. A1 value is 1. The right hand side of linear congruence, that is also 1. That is b1. And small m1 is 3. Then look at the second linear congruences. in this problem, after finding the capital M, you have to check the GCD of among the mod values. The GCD of small m1 comma m2 and the GCD of small m2 comma m3 and GCD of small m2 comma m3. So it is m1, this is m2, this is m3. Okay. So the GCD of 3 comma 4 first, the GCD of 3 comma 4, then GCD of 4 comma 5, then GCD of 5 comma 3. Okay. So GCD of 3 comma 4 is 1, GCD of 4 comma 5, that is 1, GCD of 3 comma 5, which is also 1. So now A1.
Sir.
Sir. It's audible, ka?
Sir. Time आयते sir.
So okay, students, we'll see the problems.